Hare Krishna. So we're going to read the introduction to Sri Nishinga. There's a beautiful picture here of Lord Nishingadev and Nishingananda Brahmachari. And Lord Chaitanya, one time he ate the offerings that was made by Nishingananda Brahmachari. I mean, he used to eat them every day, but it was that particular time Lord Chaitanya, he showed him that he was Lord Nishingadev himself. So anyhow, so here's the introduction to Sri Nishinga. All glories to the Lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada and my Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Maharaj, the Vaishnavas, the Acharyas, and the six Goswamis, and Lord Chaitanya, and his associate headed by Lord Nityananda Prabhu. My prayer is that the temple of Nishingapali in Godrum Dweep, Navadweep, may be made into a larger, beautiful temple with many offerings daily, and also have a similar prayer for the Nishinga temple of Nanda Maharaj in Nandagram in Braja. My previous concern for not completing this book was based on this verse of Manasiksha of Raghunath Das Goswami. Asat Vata Vaseya Vasridya Machi Sarvasya Kara Haranai Kata Mukti Vyagri Nashino Kila Savatma Gila Ni Api Chakra Lakshmi Pachir Ratim Achivyoma Nayanim Braje Radha Krishna Swarati Mani Dautam Bhaje Mana. Oh friend, give up friendship with non-devotees, which is nothing but a prostitute who will steal the treasure of your heart. You desire to serve Radha and Krishna. Don't listen to talks of impersonal liberation, which are a tigress who devours everyone. You should even give up attraction for Lord Narayan, which leads to the world of Vaikuntha. Instead, O mind, just worship Shri Radha Krishna in Braja, for they bestow upon their worshippers the jewel of pure love for themselves. But as followers of Lord Chaitanya, we cannot renounce hearing about Lord Nishingadev. When Lord Chaitanya himself was hearing the glories of Prahlad Charita, the teaching of Prahlad Maharaj from Srimad Bhagavatam. In Chaitanya Bhagavat Anchalila, chapter 10, text 13 and 14, it's stated, Gadara Dara Pramena Samuga Bhagavata Saniya Prakasha Prabhata Prema Baba Yatra Pralada Charityara Truvera Churita Satavriti Kriya Shuneha Sahita. Whenever Sri Gadara Pandit would recite the Prahlad Charita, the teaching of Prahlad, and Dhruva Charita, the pastimes of Dhruva from Bhagavatam, the Lord Chaitanya would manifest various symptoms of love. Lord Chaitanya would hear the glories of Prahlad Maharaj and Dhruva Maharaj hundreds of times. Sri Nishingananda Brahmachari was given this name by Lord Chaitanya as confirmed in Chaitanya Charitamrita Anchalila 253. He was such a great devotee of Lord Nishinga. Srila Prabhupada writes he would talk to Lord Nishingadev face to face anytime, and Lord Nishinga would always manifest through him. Thus, Nishingananda is a direct manifestation of Lord Chaitanya's and Lord Nishingadev's mercy. On the appearance day of Lord Nishinga, we especially pray to Nishingananda Brahmachari to ask Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda to fully manifest in our heart. Sri Prahlad Maharaj has also prayed to Lord Nishinga to fully manifest himself in our heart. Sri Prahlad Maharaj appeared as Srila Haridas Thakur in Gaur Leela. This is confirmed in Gaur Ganadesh Deepika. At Shiva Sangam in Mayapur, which is considered non-different from the Rasastali in Vrindavan, also known as Sevakunj, and the place where Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began his Sankirtan movement, there's the deity of Ugra Nishinga killing Hiranyakashipu. This deity is placed just in front of the Panchatattva deities. This is because one day Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to the house of Shivas Pandit and manifested his mood as Lord Nishinga. Since that time, devotees have always considered Lord Nishinga to be the protector of the Sankirtan movement. This pastime is mentioned in Chaitanya Bhagavat Madhya Kanda, chapter 2, text 253 to 269. Walking by the river bank, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw a herd of cows. They were moving and drinking water. With raised tails, some ran in the four directions. Some fought, some napped, some drank water. Seeing them, the Lord began to roar, "I am he, I am he." In other words, she's Lord Nrsingadev. Lord shouted again and again. In this way, he ran to Shivas's house. "Shivas, who are you? What are you doing now?" the Lord roared. Within his home, Shivas was worshipping Lord Nrsinga. Pounding again and again, Lord Chaitanya broke the door open. "Whom do you worship? On whom do you meditate? Look, the person you worship has come," the Lord roared. Shiva saw a form like blazing fire, Lord Nrsinga. Then his meditation broke. He looked in the four directions. He saw Lord Chaitanya sitting in Vira Asana yoga posture. Lord Chaitanya had four arms. He held a conch shell, chakra, club, and lotus. He roared like a maddened lion, slapping the palm of his hand against his left shoulder. He made a great sound. She was trembled. Then he became stunned. He did not move. The Lord roared, "O Shivas, for so many days you did not know my true identity. Because of your loud Sankirtan, I left Vaikuntha and came here with my associates. Not knowing me, you left me and went to Shantipur. I will rescue the devotees. I will kill the demons. Don't worry. Now recite prayers to me." Gazing at the Lord, Shivas wept tears of love. The fears in his heart died. Now he was confident. His whole body was filled with joy. He offered Dandavat obeisances. Then folding his hands, he recited prayers. By his nature, Shivas Pandit was a great devotee of the Lord. He accepted the Lord's order. By the Lord's desire, he recited prayers. So here you see a picture from Shiva's Angam with a Panchatattva. Sri Advaita Chai doesn't have a beard because in Gaudiya Math they don't worship Advaita Chai with a beard. Oh, and down here in the corner is the Nrsingadev deity that's been installed. Lord Chaitanya is none different from Lord Nrsinga, but after the pastime of Jagai Mata, the Lord chose to show mercy to even the most degraded and demoniac persons, and to change them to God consciousness, Krishna consciousness. Once when Lord Chaitanya heard the 1,000 names of Vishnu, when the name of Lord Nrsinga was chanted, Lord Chaitanya took the mood of Lord Nrsinga and picked up a club roaring like Nrsinga and ran through a village. When Lord Chaitanya came out of his mood of Lord Nrsinga, he felt embarrassed to having scared so many persons. Shivas Thakur comforted Lord Chaitanya and told him that anyone that had seen him assumed the mood of Lord Nrsinga would be liberated from the material world. In Srimad Bhagavatam, we hear how Prahlad Maharaj chanted prayers to Lord Nrsinga in Harivasa. This place has been identified as Western Tibet by Vedic scholars. Sri Prahlad Maharaj has offered prayers to Lord Nrsinga. Sri Prahlad Maharaj has prayed, Lord Nrsinga appear in our heart and drive away our ignorance. So this is from Srimad Bhagavatam 5.18.7. So I'm going to read the next couple of verses here. That's in the book too. Sukadeva Goswami continued. My dear king, Lord Nrsingadev resided in the tract of land known as Harivasa. In the 7th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, I shall describe to you how Prahlad Maharaj caused the Lord to assume the form of Nrsingadev. Prahlad Maharaj, the topmost devotee of the Lord, is a reservoir of all the good qualities of great personalities. His character and activities have delivered all the fallen members of his demoniac family. Thus, Lord Nrsinga is very dear to this exalted personality. Thus, Prahlad Maharaj, along with his servants and all the denizens of Harivasa, worship Lord Nrsingadev by chanting the following mantra. I offer my respectful obeisance unto Lord Nishingadev, the source of all power. O my Lord, who possesses nails and teeth just like a thunderbolt, kindly vanquish our demon-like desires for fruitive activity in this material world. Please appear in our hearts and drive away our ignorance, so that by your mercy we may become fearless in the struggle for existence in this material world. So we'll stop here. So this is the first part of the introduction. Hare Krishna.